advanced customer service and de-escalation techniques. So let's see if we can fit this into time since we are kind of running behind a little bit. So I'll kind of go through this thing a little bit quickly. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to chime in, ask those questions. No need to raise your hand, just chime in. Okay, so welcome to the training. Welcome to the training. This is the overview. So the title is Advanced Customer Service and De-Escalation Techniques. The objective is equip Arc Thrift Stores team members with skills to handle challenging customer interactions and improve customer retention and de-escalate conflicts professionally. So this is about 20 minutes or so. Okay, why customer service matters. I talked about this before. It creates a positive shopping experience. It builds customer loyalty and repeat business. It enhances Arc Thrift Store's mission and reputation, and it increases sales and store performance. As well as, just imagine when you are not working and you walk into a store. That's the thought process that you want to have. You always want to put yourself in the experience of the customer. Okay, why advanced customer service matters. So increase customer satisfaction and loyalty. That's what we really want. We want to have satisfied customers so that they become loyal to ARC and what we do. Enhance store reputation and trust. The more they trust us, the more they want to shop. And it reduces conflict and stress for employees. That way you have a smooth operating team, and it boosts team confidence in handling difficult situations. I think the scariest part is the unknown of what happens when this person says or does this or does what. Okay, so the 5 pillars of advanced customer service. So personalization, use the customer's name when possible. I always want to refer to them as their name. So it's just like relationship building. You want to start off with their name. Start off with their name, and then use it as much as possible. I forget names a lot, so for me, I try to, once I find it, then I try to almost kind of overuse it. But it just helps me be able to remember the name when it's time for me to have another interaction with them. And you want to tailor your interaction based on their needs. So those things you want to find out in the beginning. What's your name? Is there anything I can help you with? Help you find? What are you coming to the store for today? Any particular area of the store you'll be shopping in? Those helpful questions will help you be able to personalize the interaction. And
something on there real fast.
Go ahead.
Just so I know that it's hard for me to remember names too, but I do remember faces like pretty easily. Or I have noticed that I've been remembering a lot of people's faces, and I do think that's almost. I think the point of that kind of what it's saying there is just acknowledging that you do remember certain people, and that you're kind of like you're starting to acknowledge that like, okay, these people I'm used to seeing, and I know them even if you can't remember their name. Right?
Yep, absolutely, and that feels good. I was in Louisville earlier today, and one of the customers was turning the corner as I was turning the corner with one of the other employees, and the customer was like, "Hey, what's your name again? I remember you. Do you remember me?" And it was that whole interaction,
Right.
and that was a feel good moment because the employee acknowledged her, and so did the customer. So it's like, and she turned and she's like, and the girls that's working the register, her name is. So it was a good little interaction that personalized the moment for him. Okay, so active listening. How many of us do active listening well? I know I don't. I know sometimes, especially with my wife, I'm always ready to have something else to say because, um, she usually has her clip full and she's ready to say some things at me. So I try to have my clip full as well too. But being really good at being active listeners and give full attention, head nod, and use affirming words like, okay, yes, I hear what you're saying. And then kind of repeat back what the concerns are to ensure that, we understand what the reason for this interaction. Okay. So just affirming, nodding, not looking at our phones, not scanning the room. Even though we have multiple things that we have our minds on, try to be locked in with this person and this person only for that moment. And then avoid interruptions, or rushing the conversation. Like if you're saying, yep, got it. Okay, yep, cool. Yep, all right, cool. Yep, okay, follow me this way. I'll show you where it is, and you want to try to slow that whole thing down, slow the whole thing down. And I think I think that those things right there will allow the conversation to be really, really smooth and the attention being delivered where it's supposed to. And then the end result is the customer receives what they were looking for. Okay, moving on. So solution-oriented approach. Solution-oriented approach. We want to focus on what can be done, not what can't be done. Well, what I can't let you do this. Yeah, we don't have that. I can't find it. Well, what can I find? I can find something similar to what you're looking for, and in the process, hopefully this will suffice until, it is a thrift store. So some of the things that you're looking for may be very specific, but we may have something in the area. Okay, we may have something that's in the area that's closely related. Would that make you feel better? Would that be doable? And then you want to offer alternatives and workarounds when policies limit options. Sometimes, there was a situation where um, my wife bought some items there at Arc, and then we had to return them, and typically that's not something that happens in that scope, but they worked around it. They worked around it, which was good. It made my wife really happy, and so now for her, anytime my daughter says she's going to go to Arc, my wife is like, "Ooh, go to the Centennial store. That store is really good." So it helps with connectivity to good feelings when people have that recall, and then go the extra mile when possible. Go the extra mile when possible. Above and beyond. If you have the time, maybe you can walk the individual to the area and help them find it. Like today, I was at Louisville, and there was a young lady that was shopping. She started asking about jobs because we were having a job fair there. But I only found that out because I helped her to look for some books in the book section. I was helping her look for some books. And so as we were looking for the books, I'm holding a conversation with her, and she said, "So what's going on today? What's going on?" I said, "Oh, it's a job fair." She said, "Oh, really?" She's like, "So you mean I can work here? What about other stores?" I said, "Well, what other store would you be interested in?" And so the conversation flourished from there, and she applied. So you just never really know. Just going the extra mile, taking the time if you have to, if you can, and it goes a long way. Emotional intelligence. Love this subject right here. Emotional intelligence. How many of you understand or know what emotional intelligence is?
Yeah.
I mean, the idea, I don't like understand it like super well.
Yep. Anyone else?
Angel that you went to, I bet she knows. So possibly the way you show your emotions
or don't show your emotions when dealing with a situation.
I think she touched on it. It's not acting on your emotions. Like you're gonna have emotions.
Like more controlling them.
Right. Right. But you
and knowing what sets you off, knowing what upsets you, and being aware of those things and maybe what can upset that person.
Yep, absolutely. It's just understanding understanding what state you are in, and then being able to regulate that. Also, being able to almost kind of read an individual state as well. So, emotional intelligence is one where you can kind of comprehend what is triggering, and then be the thermostat instead of the thermometer.
So would you lump like reading someone's body language in with emotional intelligence and stuff
Yep,
like
absolutely. Yep. Their body language, their facial expressions, their mannerisms, how swiftly they're moving. There's a lot of things that go into it, but yep. So just being overall completely aware, and as well as the things that you have going on, as well as the things you have going on, and kind of being able to manage the moment. So stay calm and composed under pressure. It's hard to do. I know when, towards the end of the month and sales, you got to hit those sales, got to hit those numbers. Eric is going to come in, and Susan probably has already left. And then, and you got to hit those numbers. Now you got to try to find a way to stay calm and stay composed under pressure, and still manage the team and get the team to perform, as well as manage those customer interactions. And you may have a couple people that called off today because the weather's good, or they may be sick, or you may have an interaction that's going on in the back that the customer does not, but you got to manage it all. So emotional intelligence is really high on the list of being an excellent manager. And so read customer emotions and response accordingly. You want to really pay attention to those things, and regulate your personal emotions to avoid escalating situations, because if you because you are the thermostat always and never the thermometer. We walk into rooms, we change the temperature. If it is the energy is low, we can bring the energy up. If the energy is too high, we can de-escalate that. We are the thermostat. We're the thermostat. And you want to know that always. So your presence means so much to everyone that you come in contact with.
I guess if I wanted to add anything onto that, I would say probably the most challenging emotion to deal with is probably anger. You never want to ever act with anger, like if you experience that, it's something where you kind of maybe need to step back and make sure that you're not acting, you're using reason and rationality as opposed to acting off of that emotion.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I had a training that I put together, and it was it's called power breath. Power breath, taking a deep one, in a situation when that, I mean, sometimes because of the situation, you're unaware, but if you kind of practice the habit of taking a power breath, okay, now I can deal with the situation. Now I can handle the problem. It's a reset. Okay. Professionalism under pressure. So you want to always just remember you are the center point of everything that's going on in the store. You're the center point. And I say operate as if you have your own, what is it, like reality TV crew behind you. Act as if you have your own reality TV crew behind you. They are always filming you. They're always filming you, because your actions have to be accounted for. So if you approach it in that mind frame, then there's certain things that you wouldn't say on camera, right? I know I would. There's certain things that I'll say at the house that I won't say on camera. So I will always want to approach the situation when I'm inside the building as I have my, what is it? Lifetime camera crew that's behind me because they like the things that I do in my day-to-day. So maintain a positive tone, even when customers are upset, even when they're upset. You want to try to, level out the emotions in a situation where things are getting escalated. And you don't want to never want to take complaints personally. I know it is your store. It is your store. You guys are the managers that are there, and the store manager isn't there, but you are the manager on site. You don't want to take it personally that a customer comes in and complains or something happens. It's just the inner workings of the day, and we are problem solvers. We solve the problem, we create a solution, and we move on. Okay, and that's it. And then keep your body language neutral. You don't want to be threatening at all. You don't want to be pointing at people, pointing and there, because if you just take the sound away, you could be explaining something else. So, yeah, so I was telling this one guy, and then the customer did like this to me and pointed it to me, pointing me over to go over there. If they go back and look at the cameras and the story has changed and there's no audio, it could look like you were the aggressor. So just make sure we're aware of our body language when having these interactions. Understanding customer emotions. Understanding customer emotions, and I know Karen is going to touch on this a little bit because she talked about the types of customers that you'll have in the store. So she'll go more into that. But you'll have frustrated customers, that need acknowledgement and quick solutions. Confused customers and need clear explanations and patience. Sometimes, those are the ones that are most time consuming. Because they're confused and don't really know where to go. They don't even really know what they want, really. But just having the patience to help them find out what it is that they're looking for, when they don't know what they're looking for, could mean the world to them. And then angry customers, need to be calm, non-defensive responses. I hear you. I understand what you're saying. Thanks for bringing that to my attention. I really do appreciate that. I will get right on it. Matter of fact, I'll acknowledge my team about this current situation, things like that. And demanding customers, they need clear boundaries and firm but polite service. You want to draw the line. We have to draw the line somewhere. We don't want customers just running all over our store. And if that's the case, then our team will see that and they'll be like, oh man, he or she is a pushover. Then if he or she let that happen, then I'm gonna call out, I'm gonna leave early today. No, that's not the case. No, we do have rules, we do have boundaries, we do have policies. So let's not stray too far away from that. So de-escalation techniques. The learn method, and hopefully we have time to get through all of these. The learn method. So L, listen, allow the customer to fully express their frustration without interrupting. Okay, allow them to speak, and then when they are done, which is probably the hardest thing to do, because you're trying to fill in the gaps and create solutions while they're talking. So allow them to express their frustration without interrupting, and then use phrases like, I hear what you're saying, or, yep, I understand why you're upset. I do. And then we move on from there. So that's L. E, empathize. Okay, empathize, show genuine concern for their experience, show genuine concern. If I understand how you feel. If I were you, I'd be upset as well. But, let's see if we can find another solution to help you with this situation. Say, I can see how that will be frustrating, and let's find another solution. Let's find another solution. Would you mind helping me with that? Now you can draw them in. Would you mind if we do it together? Now you draw them in. Or I have to handle something really quick, but I have my next best in line. I'm bringing them over so that they can help you with, and then give a formal introduction. Sean, this is Sarah. Sarah, this is Sean. Sean is my best. Sean is going to take care of Sarah. Sarah has an issue with this, that, and the other, and give the rundown and then hand off. Okay, we want to make sure that we take care of Sarah. Thank you very much, Sean. I'll check back with you in a little bit. Okay. A, apologize and acknowledge. Apologize and acknowledge. Offer a sincere apology, even if the issue isn't the store's fault. You know, a sincere apology goes a long way for a lot of people. Hey, I apologize for this happening. Are you okay? How are you feeling right now? Do you need anything? You know, how about some water? Water is always the issue, you know, the smooth over for everything, you know. Do you need anything? An example. I'm sorry for that inconvenience. Let's see if we can fix it. Let's figure out a way. Is there anything I can do? You know, things like that. R, respond with solutions. Respond with solutions. Always want to be solution oriented. Always, you know, you want to provide actionable steps, actionable solutions aligned with the store policies. So we know the store policies, and if you get into a situation where you need clarity, you most definitely can hit up Susan and then get those things cleared up. And if you don't know, if you are having trouble getting in contact with Susan or someone else, you can hit up myself or Louise. We can help you walk through it. If unsure, involve the manager for escalating it further. All right, N, negotiate and close. Negotiate and close. Offer an option. Let the customer choose. Give them a couple options. Okay. Would you like these or would you like these? Okay. Here's what I can do, this or that, and then let them choose. Which one would you like? Would you like this one? I have this and I have this. Which one would you like? Right. And then end on a positive note. Say thank you. Thank you for your patience. We appreciate your business. I look forward to seeing you again. And I know next time we have a much better experience. We'll be ready for you because this is only going to help us get better. It's only going to help us get better. And thank them for, bringing the complaint. Thank them for, being the person that allows our team to grow. Any questions? Nope. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Hey, role play.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. So this is for the Pueblo crew.
Yes.
Yes, we get the Pueblo crew in because I saw them heads shaking immediately.
Excited.
A customer is upset because a coupon has expired, and you can hear them. So the store manager is in the middle of the floor, and you can hear the customer at the cash register. How do you respond? So I'm not sure. What's your name in the gray sweater, the hoodie?
I'm Misty.
Missy?
Misty.
Misty. And
Kim.
Misty Kim?
Kim.
Okay, so Kim, you are the store manager, and Misty, you are the customer complaining. So start complaining.
No, I'm just playing. Let me complain. Let me complain. You complain. You're the complainer. Are you? Okay. So I'm at the register and I'm trying to use a coupon and the cashier just told me that it's expired.
Yep.
And I'm getting kind of loud
Mm-hmm.
because you should get me a new coupon.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. We it expired. I don't know. This is all we have. So I don't know.
No, that's not gonna work. Can
No.
you call somebody that's in charge, please?
Okay. Let's see if I can get someone, Misty, and then you walk up.
I heard your complaint and I understand that you received a coupon that's expired. I do apologize. It is an expired coupon. What I can do right now is maybe offer you maybe maybe $10 in vouchers to help you out with that for the inconvenience, if that would make it a little bit better for you.
It's $20 off of 30.
I understand. At this time, we could only offer the $10.
Okay,
Oh, good.
Okay. Good job. Nice work. Good job. So remember, we want to try to get away from, this is only what I can do. And then, and try to just keep that in mind. Say, hey, if I have the $10 off, you're saying that you got $20 off of 30. Just get $20 off of 30. How about this? How about this? I'll give you the $10 this time when you come in. And then the next time you come in, make sure you come talk to me and we'll see if we can work something out for your next purchase.
do that. We do that anyway.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm putting Kevin, I don't like that.
Okay. Okay. Out in Austin, see if we have enough time. Let's see if we have enough time. See if we can get this. And who do we have out there in Austin?
Ashley.
Ashley. Yep.
Yeah, Jessica in the red and Katie in the black.
Okay, Jessica and Katie. Okay, cool. All right. So customer raises their voice about pricing discrepancies. I saw these somewhere else and they were cheaper. Why is the price so high here? So you two ladies are the disgruntled customers about the price, and you're the manager.
I'm the manager. You guys are disgruntled.
Hey, I was just at a store and I saw this for $1.99. Why is it $4.99 here?
What's the item, ma'am?
Picture.
The picture? Okay. Different stores do different pricing, and then it just depends on the area that they're in. So, but I can match that price for you, and so that would be okay with you.
That would be perfect. Thank you.
Awesome.
Hey, good job. Quick and easy.
I would
Quick and easy. The price match. I like it. Really quick on your toes. I like that a lot. That was good. Okay, so that is the end of this training. I don't want to hold you guys up. I know you guys have a lot of work to do. Don't want to hold you guys up, and plus it's about to expire. It's going to cut off. But if you guys have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out to me. I'm going to send you guys a feedback survey as well. It'll be in, I guess, Susan's email, or I can put it in everyone else. Or Susan, you can send it out to everyone else, huh?
Sure. Yes, I can.
Okay. I'll send that over to Susan. She'll get it out to you guys. But thank you very much for your participation. And I hope there's something that you will be able to use and take away from this training. And if you have any further questions, don't hesitate to reach out.
Thank you, Kevin.
Bye. Good job. Good job today. Appreciate the participation. So good job.
Thanks, everybody, for being on. Sorry about the miscommunication.
That's me. I'll get it. We'll get it all cleaned up.
We'll get it figured out. Yeah, we'll get it figured out. Thank you.
All right.